You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's a language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that their name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chungus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It was so stupid.
No, Epstein definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Oh, Chungus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. It's a really good song. Beep, 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 beep. This is Penelope Show. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope Show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do, do, Penelope Show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Crap. I lost it. There, I got that. It's not nighttime, really. The sun is definitely not set, but I wanted this background anyway. Hi, everybody. Penelope is in the general vicinity. Just to let you know, she's just not here. Poor thing. Oh, but by the way, guess what? Where did it go? Oh, I moved it.
You are rubbing genitalia together. You are rubbing genitalia together.
I love stupid stuff. Did you like that too? I see your little ears up. Why are your ears up? Oh, you're so cute. What a cute dog. Man, this dog is really, really, really cute. All right. Hi, everybody. Breathe the Booker, hello. And Carrie R, hello. And Vengeance Demon, Coco, and the Nuts. You-haul, what up? Oh, I forgot my fan. Yay. MA. It made Chongus look different than Cricket. Yeah. I actually sometimes I like to look at the thumbnails and look at the difference in them and see which one it thinks Cricket is and which one it thinks Chongus is. Frank asks, so that Penelope is blue and gives way too many shits. Penelope is blue. Yes. Oh. Yeah, they did make Penelope look blue. Hi, Tim F. Your weird name for the day is Salathiel Bumpus. Bumpus. That's a funny name. Bumpus. That's Salath. Oh, I can't say that. So you should have gone with Salathus. Comey was indicted. Whoa. Hi, Douglas Dauntless. Oh my. Okay, hold on. I need to. Oh, I don't need it. Help. Nah. Sorry, you had to see that. I should have just put a little drop in there, but nope. Hi, Saw and AV Tom, Michael Coulter. South to west. Yeah, you-haul. Ass eat out. Oh, you weren't there for the party. I don't even remember how we got to that topic. Maybe I wasn't there for the party. Hey, Meg Guinevere. This ain't your typical honky tonk. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, Maniac Mansion. Here's the problem with Maniac Mansion. Only like 3 people like it when I play Maniac Mansion. So it's just me and the 3 people. Russell Hall. What party? You went to an ass eating out party? No. No. I suppose those exist, yeah? I've never been to one of those. I'm I guess I'm a bit of a prude. I suppose I need to lighten up a little bit, huh? Yep, Meg Guinevere's one of the 3 people. Viking was here once and was giving me instructions on what to do because I didn't know what to do. What up, James? 2 days in a row. Yes. Something. Russell want to go to a party. That depends. I feel like if it was an ass eating party that you're going to, it is going to be way scarier than a regular ass eating party. You're a prude? I feel like I don't know, I'm very uptight. Don't touch me. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. Remember that? You know who taught me that song? I don't know if you guys remember this, but I've talked about a friend of mine who had breast cancer, but she, I mean, of course, for her, it probably seemed like a lifetime, but she's in remission. She like, you know, had her last treatment and everything went like, from what I saw, at least like smoothly. And I always said, like, I feel like her experience went better than what most people would experience when it comes to having cancer, because she was such a positive person. Like she was always like, she would always laugh. She was always laughing and always like, I remember even like one time this lady we were working with, she was like this really old Russian lady. She was like, you know, you're very special lady. You're so nice. You're so special lady. She's like, no, special. She's like the funniest person I've ever met in my life, but she also taught me that song. It's fine. There's a shower and they just installed a bidet. Oh, okay. Never dip anything in the chocolate fountain at an ass eating party. Send him your cell phone number. You mean my old one? Man, I should send my old cell phone number to a bunch of people. I mean, technically, I already have. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. Yeah.
And it's all about smashing boxes here.
What else do we have? Everything at an ass-eating party is a chocolate fountain. Oh, man, I'm ordering pizza. It's Courtney time to party. It's Courtney time to party. I was so special at school, I had my own bus. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. You guys, guess what? I'm gonna make lasagna again tonight. No, my no-no square. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. It's square. Well, I mean, do you, what, it's like a triangle, I guess, but like, what, she's German. They have weird privates. What word rhymes with triangle? Get Eminem on the line. He'll help us. He can help us figure it out. He could rhyme stuff with orange. Did he ever rhyme anything with purple? Stop. Don't touch me there. Saw didn't get a bus. I walked to school, middle school. It was about a mile, a little less. It's a biangle. A bi. What do you? What rhymes with biangle? Oh, biangle rhymes with triangle. Stop. Don't touch me, biangle. This is my no triangle. It's purple. Did I say purple? What rhymes with triangle? Stop. And what? But it also has to be a part of the song, right? Stop. Don't touch me, biangle. This is my no triangle. I think maybe it's just like there's area in which you're not allowed to touch. You know, like, okay, below the belly button, like top of the thighs. Boxes are square. Oh, boxes are square. Why did they call it a box? Thank you, Wally. We knew, you know what? I knew we needed Wally. Where's Yoda be pimping to tell us lies? But I don't know why I brought that up. Yes, Russell, Wally already helped us. Technically, boxes are cubes. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no cube. U-Haul, Douglas Dauntless already broke this news. It's called a box because it has an inside. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no square. R-A-P-E. Keep your wiener out of me. Oh man, I'm tired today. You know why? This is why I think I was watching this thing about like energy cleansing and all this stuff. And it was mentioned that you can use lavender oil and it's very uplifting. And I was like, oh. So I took a shower and I made this really cool scrub. And I used coconut oil and I put like sugar and salt in there. And Cricket was my she was my assistant, and now she has some coconut oil on her head. Can you pause the stream, please? Hi, Loud Singer. Can you pause the stream, please? I have to play softball. Okay. Do 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 do. How long am I supposed to do this for? Do 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 do. Anyway, so I took a shower, and I brought the lavender oil in the shower with me, and I have to do this for 3 hours. I think we're all gonna leave. And I splashed some of the lavender oil on me, and I actually was like, "Whew, this feels really nice." I felt like, something felt really good about it. Like I was like, I put some like in the bottom of the shower. I was like dropping it like in the shower, like a nice little shower steamer, and I was just feeling good. And so I put like a little bit more after I got out of the shower, dried off. Did put some lotion on and stuff. I tapped a little bit more on my chest, and then I feel like that just calmed me down too much. I was like, do 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 do. Hi. Gosh, Cricket's so cute when she wants to be pet. Like she gets so like flirty. You know, like she'll roll onto her back and then she'll like, ugh, she's so cute. Viking, what up? You guys, is this an awkward time? Should I just do it a little later? I decided to do this go a little bit earlier because while my 3 p.m. it was like a little too much. I thought, well, let's go like a smidge earlier. But then I was like, oh wait, but Aspat will stream. I don't want to miss it because he plays all those fun songs. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, well, he'll start an hour after my stream starts. We could just go for like 2 hours. We'll only miss a little bit because he'll go for like 5 hours. Look at these dumb dogs. I like it being different times. Yeah, I feel like we do need to switch it up a little bit because I know that like people will get upset. Like, well, dang it, I missed this one or whatever. You can always watch a replay. And there should be at least one a week that is convenient for you so you can actually be there. But you know, I like to switch it up. I like it when Yoda be pimpin' shows up and says weird shit. We haven't seen Yoda be pimpin' in forever. Where is Colton? I feel like Colton was only around during the late nights, right? Now we can't see Colton ever because he's always watching everyone else. Goodbye, stranger. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if I am supposed to be I don't know if I should be doing this 3 times a week. Colton is stuck in South Korea. Dude, South Korea. Ooh. Something weird was going on there recently. And I was like, oh my God, Kim Jong-un's got a hold on them again. What was it? Canada is also turning into North Korea. The shit that's going on with the ostrich farm is like insane. What was the La 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 song? You mean La 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 La. That's Elton John's Crocodile Rock. I remember when a rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skipping stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking around the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock. Well, okay, I'm going to have to go listen to it. The version in my head was you singing it. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough for you, Viking. Yeah, just go listen to the original because I'm not doing it justice. Fair. While you're at it, you should listen to Step Into Christmas because that song is a banger. Thank you, Carrie, for warning me. I did not notice until it was done. Hold on a second. The dogs are freaking out. Penelope is no longer in the room. Penelope is so cute. Man, having pets is so awesome because like Your pet is like the coolest thing ever, and their mere existence is just like the most exciting, most exciting thing on the planet. They'll do the same thing over and over and over again, and it is so cool. So if you don't have a pet, I recommend that you get one because, man, it's like the best thing that's happened in my life. The dogs don't like Elton John because he's gay. RPC music. Kind of rocking with something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew be a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lord of Mama, those Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tight and kind of rocking was out. Oh, say, okay, yeah, some guy got arrested in South Korea because he didn't want to follow he didn't bow to anti-biblical education. La, 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 la. My throat already hurts. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, the government ordered all churches to shut down. A sanctuary built for 5,000 was told to hold only 5 people. Pastor Sun Hyun Bo declared, "We will not live like circus bears, obeying every command. We will stand for freedom of worship." His voice echoed across the nation. Eventually, Seguro Church was charged and its doors were forced to close. Yet the congregation gathered on the lawn to worship God. He cried out, "Even if this place is shut, we will worship in the parks, on the beaches, and even on the streets." That day, every major news outlet reported on this scene. The government threatened to permanently close the church, but nationwide, churches' outrage and solidarity rose up. Within just 3 days, the government reversed its decision and worship was once again allowed across the nation. Later came another threat. The anti-discrimination bill, seeking to legalize homosexuality, was about to pass the National Assembly. Pastor Sun Hyun Bo and Seguro Church made a tearful appeal to churches across the nation. The appeal spread swiftly across the nation, and most denominations and churches stood together in response. On October 27, 2024, 1 million Christians filed 20 kilometers of downtown Seoul, praising and worshiping, and another million joined online. Together, they surrounded the National Assembly in prayer. From that day forward, no political force in Korea has dared to revive the bill. And then came the Save Korea movement. The Democratic Party, led by pro-North leftists who still controlled the assembly, attempted impeachment more than 30 times, and in the end, even removed the president. In response, Pastor Sun and others formed a nationwide movement to defend freedom and democracy. In Busan,
that's where Legal Vices used to live.
Daegu, Gwangju, Daejeon, and Seoul. Week after week, hundreds of thousands.
Did you guys see that in Seoul? Look what those protesters did. Did you notice the difference between their protesters and ours? Look at
that. Week after week, hundreds of thousands gathered in each city, crying out for freedom and praying for God to protect the nation and the church. 70% were conservative Christians and 30% were ordinary conservative citizens. But when the president was impeached, the government began open persecution. On the first day of the presidential election at dawn, authorities raided Seguro Church, seizing Pastor Sun's office, study, and even his cell phone. To this day, left-wing media ceaselessly attack Seguro Church and Pastor Sun, making distortion their daily work. From the days of COVID to the impeachment crisis, Pastor Sun and the church faced over 20 indictments, appearing before police, prosecutors, and courts almost every week. Yet Seguro Church is not stopping. Freedom of worship, the order of the family, and the defense of liberty and democracy. For these results, they continue to stand, to this day and always.
Wow. That's crazy. The biggest thing I took away from that was that the protesters in Seoul, Korea, They know how to stay out of the road. Not a black in sight. There's also that. What's up, Garvio? Yeah. But apparently, so this guy is saying, so this is the truth the world needs to see. My father, pastor's son, jailed in Korea for standing on God's word and refusing to bow to anti-biblical education. They raided his church, seized phones, filed 20 plus lawsuits, and now jailed him. He says this video tells the story, but I don't feel like that video told the story, to be honest. What a polite protest. Who knew? It needs to be legal to run them over. I now have the song Kip sings at the end of Napoleon Dynamite stuck in my head. I love technology, not as much as you see, but I still love technology, always and forever. Look up the 8 goddesses cult in Korea. Here we go, going down a Russell rabbit hole. A Russell hole. What do we call a Russell rabbit hole? It has to be pervy. What the hell is it called again? Yay! A Russ hole. The sphincter. Russell doesn't play that way. What do you mean? It's a Russ hole. You're sending me down some rabbit hole. I know nothing about it. And so everyone else is just, it has to sit here against their will, waiting for me to figure out what the Russ hole is. Okay, let's see here. This says, the 8 goddesses cult refers to a conspiracy theory and a cabal of 8 fairies. They're gay. Rumored to have controlled former South Korean President Park Geun-hye, wow, crap, through her spiritual advisor Choi Soon-sil. What's with the names? During a 2016 corruption scandal. Choi's father, Choi Tae-min, was a cult leader who heavily influenced Park throughout her life. This sounds terrifying. Okay, key takeaways. It's a mouth and wiener only with Russell Hall. Oh man, Holy Fook, Sum Young Kim, Sum Ting Wong, Bang Ding Ow. Well, Russell prefers a mouth and a wiener. You take from that what you will. Ling ting tong. Tie my shoe. Greatest prank call in history. One dumb fuck. Dude, I can't believe that, like, makes me really sad for the news anchors that that lady read those off and then later they were like, oh shoot. But how is it that they accepted this information and no one was like, oh, this is bad. Way too low. Yes. Tog yum yum. Chow Tai-min's cult. Choi Soon-sil is the daughter of Chow Tai-min, a pseudo-Christian shamanistic cult leader who founded, Young Sagayo Spiritual Life Church in the 1970s. He became a close mentor to Park after her mother's assassination. Oh, sad. In 1974. Wow. Leading to rumors of his outsized influence. Choi Soon-sil and the presidency. When Park became president, Choi Soon-sil became her close advisor. Whispers soon followed that Choi was essentially acting as a shadow president, controlling Park's decision-making, using her proximity to power for personal gain. The 8 Goddesses cult were a feminist group led by 8 billionaire women who got a woman president elected and controlled her until it came out, which led to protests. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, reading all of this stuff, I'm getting confused. Thank you for shortening that up for me. But yeah, it looks like South Korea, because didn't Korea split up because they did not like the Kim Jong Il situation? They like they split up because they didn't like the way that North Korea operated. And so then they had a South Korea, and South Korea was like, immediately they're like, let's have the Olympics here. Okay. We're gonna build this shopping mall. Okay. The mall that collapsed and killed a bunch of people. But they were like, we're gonna be like the biggest tourist place ever. Now that we ain't got none of them Kim Jongs hanging out with us anymore. And now like they're basically like Kim Jong-un is like, oh, you should be like us. And they're like, okay, we will. During the Korean War in 1950, they split. Something about a war in the 50s. I was high at the time. I was not alive yet. I was going to say I was dead at the time. When did that shopping mall get built? Wasn't that all in the 80s? Shopping mall in Korea. How did you know? Oh, wait. You know what? Oh, no. Oh, that collapsed in 95. When was it built? The Death Mall you're referring to is likely Sampoong Department Store. Yeah. The Death Mall. I don't care. When was built? Thank you. When was it built? Never 89. The Death Mall. Yeah. Russell Hall has been alive since before the flood. I some crazy shit back in those days. Since before the flood? The flood. What flood? What flood are you talking about? The flood? Sir. Turns out Russell's like some 95-year-old like weirdo who's never been married, never had kids. The Noah's Ark? Like, what do we... I'll make your mom flood. She's dead. That's weird. She's dead. So, okay, that one was built in 89. When was the Olympics in Korea? Yeah. Google knows exactly what I'm doing right now. In 88. Yeah. Okay. Not your mom. Never seen a giant pick up a screaming woman and bite into her like a carrot? No. Your profile picture, Russell. Has Nina figured out what your profile picture is yet? So South Korea is going back to its old ways. Yeah, that was in the 50s. It's really funny because I remember when I heard about the Death Mall. You don't want to. I don't want to see a giant pick up a woman and bite into her like a carrot. No, I don't think I do. When I heard about the death mall, I thought like, oh my God, why would people, I would be terrified to go to South Korea to like go shop at this mall. Like, oh, there's this big tourist attraction. I would have been terrified as an Olympian to go to South Korea and compete. Like, and that was 30 years later. Nina isn't always the quickest on the pickup. I straight up told her, God can see that profile picture. She did not care. Nina tells him a lot. She can't show his pictures. I know that she tells him a lot that she's not going to pull up his comments or like read his super chats. Are your comments that bad, Russell? One of my favorite YouTube channels is about engineering disasters. And that kind of thing happens everywhere. Dude, is it, well, there's your problem. Is that the one? Because I love that channel. There's actually, I saved one of their, a clip, I saved one of their videos, and it makes me laugh every time because they're talking about, like a Hitler mobile. I can't remember the details of it. I haven't listened to it in a minute, but I remember like the last few times I listened to it, I was laughing so hard. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, it's like three people. It's really funny because it's three dudes and a trans girl, and they tell their pronouns at the beginning because the trans girl has never done any vocal exercises, so she sounds like a dude. Like it's so funny because they're pretty much like, to me, it seems like they're like center left. Like they're not super hardcore lefties, but they're definitely like more left leaning. But they don't talk a lot about politics as much. Like they talk about the news at the beginning of their at the beginning, and so like they'll kind of slip in some politics, but really like the stuff they talk about their engineering, it's so much because they always talk about engineering disasters and how they could be prevented. And then they always tease about how they're going to talk about the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, and then they never do. It sounds like a dude because he is a dude. I know. It confuses me all the time. I like them anyway. I think they're all really, really fun and charming. Viking gifted a membership. Do. All right, everybody, who did it go to? I don't have the chat up. You know Russell Hall. He's a very respectful person. Who are you talking about, Russell? YouTube's algo is Jack gifted memberships always go to randos. I swear, like the way that their algorithm is right now is that they're gifting memberships to people who don't interact with the channel to get them to interact with the channel. It went to South to West. South to West is here. No, South to West is here. I don't know if South to West is here right now, but we know South to West. Where is it? See? South to West almost always says hi at the top of the hour. Yeah, is anyone going to free my boobs tonight? We already broke the streak. $200. I never knew be a better. You know what? Here's the thing. If you pay me $200, I'll stop singing Crocodile Rock. Crocodile rocking with something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I actually thought so Broad City, I used to watch Broad City. I thought it was a pretty funny show. It's kind of stupid if you think about it, but one of the episodes, Alana needed to make money, and so she went to the subway and was playing the bagpipes and wouldn't stop until she made enough money. And I thought, this is awesome. That's what I want to do. I'm going to take my accordion. It's not safe to do this anymore, but I should take my accordion, go down to the bus station and just play my accordion obnoxiously until I make enough money to stop. And I'll stop. Frank gifted 5 memberships. U-Haul U-Haul got 2, it's because U-Haul has subscribed with 2 accounts, and I guess was not secretive about it. It's not an alt account. It's just another U-Haul account. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's pull it up. Let's see. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, those Friday nights when Susie was just as stayed and rocking was out of sight. Whoever decided that there has to be a difference between live chat and top chat? What the hell? Who cares about a top chat? So U-Haul, Zoom McCool, Brett Boyle, Quebec Patriot, and then also U-Haul again. U-Haul, you need to turn off your membership settings on one of your accounts. That's not fair. There are 2 U-Haul. U-Haul made 2 accounts. On Rumble, you have to be in chat to get a membership. I feel like that should be the rules, right? It should go to the. It's as weird as gifting yourself a membership. Oh, Zoom Cool's here. What's up? And Kyle's here. U-Haul has a main channel and a shorts channel. Oh, well, U-Haul needs to take one of the channels and make it Jew-Haul. Yeah, talk about Jew-Haul. But they should make it like the gifted memberships should go to people who interact more with channels. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Everybody in this chat right now, give me $10 and I'll stop singing. Oh, Lord and Mama, those Friday nights when Susie was just as tight and I'm gonna rock it with out of sight. Man, my head feels weird. Dude, that video we were watching of the parrot that was being the spray bottle, they fucking copyright claimed me like a bunch of twat barrels. I'm impressed you know all the lyrics. What? It's like, it has like 2 verses. One of them, and then the third one is just a repeat of the first one. Wait, hold on. It has 3 verses, but the third one is a repeat of the first one. And it's been around since before I was born. I've had plenty of years. I've had 40 years to memorize that song. Never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Do you guys want to wait? Do you want me to show you? North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un opened up a beach resort. I prefer the way Twitch does it. You can either give a targeted gift or random, which gives to people who have viewed your channel, then randoms after that. I mean, that is a better program, although Twitch sucks. I've never used Twitch. Well, that's not true. I used Twitch like once because there were these podcasters that I really liked, and they were like, we're going to go live on Twitch. So I was like, I guess I'll have to get Twitch because I want to watch it because they would do April Reels Day. MA, make 20 accounts and see if any of them get them. Yeah, MA, make 20 accounts. Remember the Korean ship launch went wrong? Yeah, this is what I want to know. Why is it that like Korean stories love to follow me, love to find me? I don't actively search for Korean anything. It just shows up in my feed and I'm like, well, here we go again. Kim Jong-un has his eye on me, I swear. Third Eye 369, what up? Hello. Twitch is superior if you are a paying sub. What? Oh, paid. When you're a paid sub, you get to watch ad free. I don't want to be a paying sub. Twitch sucks. But what do I want to watch? Hassan Piker? That's like the only streamer on there. Or like a bunch of OnlyFans chicks. None of those are appealing to me. Korean barbecue is going to end up on your tree stream. Korean barbecue. Am I late again? Not really. How far in are we right now? Oh, we're an hour in. We haven't gotten to any topics at all. I'm not even sure if we're going to get to any topics. We've been accidentally talking about Korea, though. So we've got we have like another hour or two in us. So we're good. We're good. Carmaxla, why does she stream there? Also, Twitch. Okay, so you can like multi-stream, right? But if you pull up chats from another, you can't pull up chats, right? Because if you pull up chats from a different streaming service while you're multi-streaming, Twitch will shut down your account. What? Why? Why would you do that? Not anymore. They changed that rule. I heard about this like very recently. When did they change it? Because I was like, oh man, I would get shut down instantly because I'm an idiot. 2 years ago? How come there were... Wait. Then how come... Oh, who cares? Oh, well. I remember Caleb Hammer was talking about that recently. He was like, oh, I can't pull this up because they're going to shut my thing down. Tugs and Wicked Virtue have all chats run together. They used to ban multi-streaming, but now they allow it. Interesting. Well, shows you how much I know. Shows you how much I really keep up with it, because it just seems like it's it seems like it's like worse than YouTube, and YouTube is bad enough. And here I am on YouTube. I don't know. Red boy. Wait, wrong one. Oh, no. Oh my God. Yeah. No. Stop. Thank you for the 99 cents, you all. It's almost the same audience as Zia. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of similar viewers over here because, well, I'm on her channel a lot. Oh, it's blue in the chat. Well, it shows up red. Shows up red. Red bleep. That's right, suckers. We're never going to get another cleavage stream ever again. October 20th, 2023, Twitch will now let its creators simultaneously stream across any live streaming service. Well, you can multi-stream, but I thought you still can't pull chats up. I don't know. I don't use it. I don't use Twitch like at all. Ashley Lane, hello. I think 75% of your chat is Zia's chat. Probably. Breaking news. Twitch is a gaming site. I mean, kind of. It's a streaming site. I think it started off with a bunch of gamers, and it opened up to like just chatting, and now it's also got a lot of people on there that are funneling over to OnlyFans. Like what's her name? What's the one? She doesn't do it anymore. She does it on Kick now instead of Twitch, I guess. Because Amaranth, I hate her. Now, yeah, so North Korea has a beach resort. Look at this. This with the sound on. This music is terrible. Isn't that his sister? Why are they just sitting there watching these guys like wakeboard in the pool? This is so weird. All right, he's like sitting down to dinner. All right, I want to watch these people use the water slide. Oh, you gotta have the Kim Jong-un statue. Wait, who else is the statue? Is that his dad? Is it Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un? Why are there two statues? I feel that one's Kim Jong-un, right? Who the fuck is that? Is that his dad? Is that Kim Jong-il? All right, let's sit down to dinner, but you know what? We're going to stand up instead, and we're going to stare out at this crowd and watch this iPad that kind of looks like it might be a Courtney stream because the background's pink. What is this video? We're going to take pictures of Kim Jong-un and his family. We're going to sit down to dinner, but they can't because they need to stand up and stare at this crowd and watch this iPad. That was the funniest video I've ever seen in my life. Probably his grandpa, Kim Il-sung. Really? Oh, man. Woo! Oh, man, that was incredible. Should we watch that again? Is this an AI video? I don't know. That's a big ass iPad. I mean, it's too small to be a TV. What is it? Is it an iPad? So this says North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un to open up a beach resort this summer to boost tourism. The resort is along a 2.5-mile stretch of beach and can host 20,000 visitors. It was completed 6 years after the target date. 6 years after the target date. 6 years? Man, that guy can't accomplish anything, can he? He's got like terrible boat launches. Can't get his beach resort 6 years after the target date. That's terrible. Did you talk about how Colton's still alive? Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, we talked about that when you tagged me in that post yesterday. The resort is on the east coast of North Korea and features hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, along with a water park. Wonsan Kama is near where Kim grew up and is where the North Korean elite have their private villas. The resort will likely be open to North Koreans initially and eventually to Chinese and Russian tourists. It's unclear if North Korea will ever open it to the rest of the world. So this resort is only for the Koreans. This is the crazy part. So it's located where North Korean elite have private villas. So what? That'd be like putting like a resort at Martha's Vineyard. How often do we get things done on time? I don't know. Oh, COVID pushed it back from 2019 to 2025. So a 6 month virus to push it back 6 years? Who the fuck is going on to North Korea? Not Otto Warmbier. No, he did. But that's the thing is they so it's only available to North Koreans. So this is what I think is funny. It says the resort will likely be opened to North Korea's initially and eventually to Chinese and Russian. So they're not even opening it up to South Koreans. It's only for North Koreans and then maybe China and Russia. Not even South Korea. They don't get along. Well, they're getting along just fine right now, it seems. But even so, they don't get along. They get along better with Russia than they do South Korea. It's Korea. What's that background song? Kazoo version of 10,000 Miles? Oh, do you know I'd walk up? Wait. What's one's 10,000 Miles? Play the ad again. Okay. I'm pouring my water. Russia and Kim were hanging out. All of Russia was hanging out with Kim? You know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sun, you think time could pass me by. Oh, you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just say you. It's competing with me. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast and homebound. Dan and Shay, Justin Bieber, 10,000 Hours. Oh, I've never heard that song ever in my life. I just decided it was Vanessa Carlton. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, I'm homebound. Wow, he is not impressed. This ad is insane. Let's watch it again. This is insane. And I don't, is any of it real? Look at, okay, I'm going to have dinner while I watch this guy. I don't even think, look at. Okay, never mind. This seems, I would be terrified. Okay, get into this pool. All right. You're going to wakeboard in front of all of us. I'd be like, if I fall, I might get murdered for ruining it. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, look at this huge crowd. Yeah! Why would you be jumping up and dancing and singing just let me in? That's what I'd be like. Let me in. Look at them. Hey, peasants, you can't come in here at all. We just made you. Look at these fake fireworks. You had to show up so you could look at us standing in our palace. And you just stay outside. We're going to throw food at you. We're going to throw scraps at you. Yeah, stay outside while we wander around the park without you. Yeah, none of this is natural. Like, oh shit, I fell. They're going to kill me. Oh man, he's executed. That guy's not alive anymore. Woo! Hope you have fun with your dinner. Dude, that guy splashed Kim Jong-un. He's dead now too. There's the iPad. That is a huge iPad. Hi everyone. We're going to have dinner here up in our palace. You can just stay outside. We'll throw some of the scraps down to you. I could watch that like 500 more times. Oh, where are the go-karts and the bumper boats? That's what I'm saying. There's no zip lines. There's no bumper boats. They don't have karaoke. It's probably a way to take out political opposition. With a water park? I'm too retarded to understand that. Because I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just say you. No mini golf. No mini golf, no bocce ball. And I would watch 500 times and I would watch 500 more just to be the girl who watched 5,000. Wait. 1,000 times and fall down in my bed. Da, da, da. 500 plus 500 isn't 5,000. They're Korean. Of course they have karaoke. I thought that was Japanese. Right? Do you guys want to watch it again? Are we gonna? I don't know. See, I feel like everything that I originally saved for yesterday that we didn't get to is already old news, and I just don't feel like talking about it anymore. Let's see here. When I wake up, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who wake up next to you. We should talk about the stuff from yesterday. Do you? Which one should we talk about? Kamala Harris doesn't want PP Buttigieg or didn't want PP Buttigieg in her as her running mate because he's gay. Did you guys know that? There are some things like the stuff that we talked about yesterday. I did purposefully save it. I just didn't put it in the description. Talk about Trump on the escalator. Oh yeah. I only saved one video. So Trump, so he went to the United Nations address, right? And they stopped the escalator as soon as Melania's toes touched it. And then they turned off his mic. And so what was supposed to be a 15-minute, or no, they turned off his teleprompter. They turned off the teleprompter and they messed with the mics. And they turned down his mic, they didn't turn it off. And so what was going to be a 15-minute speech from a teleprompter ended up being a 40-minute or 45-minute roasting. Or no, I think he went 45 minutes over. It was like an hour-long roasting, something crazy like that. So I did save a clip from it where he roasted the United Nations. There we go.
The Congo and Rwanda, a vicious, violent war that was. Pakistan and India, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, and Armenia and Azerbaijan. It included all of them. No president or prime minister, and for that matter, no other country has ever done anything close to that. And I did it in just 7 months. It's never happened before. There's never been anything like that. Very honored to have done it. It's too bad that I had to do these things instead of the United Nations doing them. And sadly, in all cases, the United Nations did not even try to help in any of them. I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal. All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen, but she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the 2 things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. Thank you very much. And by
What I find to be fascinating by that too is that we've seen what happens when a teleprompter doesn't work for other people. That happened to Kamala Harris, and it was a disaster. But for him, he just stood there and he roasted everybody for almost an hour because he deserved it, or they deserved it. I mean, thinking that you can be shitty to somebody, you think you can, it's just a prank by like breaking the escalator. Like, well, they can still walk up it. But that's just more of a reflection on who you are. If you think that it's okay to treat somebody that way, to break the teleprompter or turn it off or whatever, like that just shows who you are, not him. You didn't do anything to make that day a bad day for him. He still spoke, and he spoke way longer than you wanted him to because you're an idiot and couldn't just let him have his teleprompter. Like, how did all of this work out? It didn't work out not in his favor. It was just fine. He and Melania walked up the escalator just fine. And he even pointed out, like, you know what? She would have fallen if she wasn't in good shape. She would have fallen down. Because how old is Melania? She's not a spring chicken. Yeah, Melania age. She's 55. So 55, that's still pretty, like, you don't really expect a 55-year-old to just like collapse to the ground. But if a 55-year-old is not taking care of themselves, if a 55-year-old has been as lazy as I've been in the last like 6 months, okay, they're fucked. They're falling down those stairs. And then they could have had a lawsuit on their hands. It's like that scene in Mean Girls where they cut holes in the boobs over Gina George's shirt and then everybody thinks it was cool. Yeah. Like it just backfired. It didn't work. Like it didn't make him look bad like they wanted it to. It made him look, if anything, it made him look neutral, right? It just looked fine. But again, they had to sit through a speech that was like triple or even quadruple the amount of time that it was supposed to be because he has ADHD and will jabber his jaws forever if you let him. Yeah, if anyone, regardless of health or age, is on an escalator that just stops while they're on it, there's potential for a fall just from the hard stop. That's true because you're not expecting it, so you're not really bracing yourself. And so like you very well, I mean, anybody really. It could have caused a lot of problems, and they could have had a lawsuit on their hands. If one of them fell down and injured themselves, they would have been fucked. They don't care. They just want to it's just a prank, bro. Yeah, until you're out millions of dollars because you almost killed the president and the first lady. But it's just a prank. Idiots. Yeah, made Trump talk about himself, which he loves. Right? Yeah, he's like, look at all this stuff I did. And all I got from the United Nations was a broken teleprompter, a broken escalator. They should have done this, not me, but I had to do it. And then he got to, I got it all done in 7 months, which is never happens. It's unheard of. Like, oh God. I'm sorry, but even Trump supporters are like, cool. That's great. So like, way to go, United Nations. You made it worse. La, 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 la. So that's really all I had about that. I thought that it was really stupid for them to pull a prank like that. It's not cute. The thing is, like, as much as I dislike anyone, right? We can list them off. I wouldn't like pulling a prank like that on somebody. It's not cute or funny. Like, you're a grown adult. And also like who's working at the United Nations that they would think that that's funny? Like, are you just hiring a bunch of 12-year-olds that think it's cool to hate Trump or something? Because like you should definitely be investigated for that, because that's a problem. But if you are actually hiring grown adults, they need to be fired, because you should have mature people who can handle somebody that they don't like to host the fifis. They should be able to handle having them in the building. Crom smites you. What up? I like your background. It's cool. Thank you. It's Maniac Mansion. That's the song. Yeah, I think that's stupid, though. I think that whole situation was very dumb. Now, look, Kamala Harris decided, we're going to watch this little clip of Kamala Harris talking to Rachel Maddow, because Kamala Harris decided that she did not want Pete Buttigieg as her running mate because he's gay.
President to say that he couldn't be on the ticket effectively because he was gay. It's hard to hear.
No. That's not what I said. That he couldn't be on the ticket because he is gay. My point, as I write in the book, is that I was clear that in 107 days, in one of the most hotly contested elections for president of the United States, against someone like Donald Trump, who knows no floor, to be a black woman running for president of the United States.
She's black.
And as a vice presidential.
She's still saying she's black.
Running mate, a gay man, with the stakes being so high, it made me very sad, but I also realized it would be a real risk. No matter how, I've been an advocate and an ally of the LGBT community my entire life. So it wasn't about any prejudice on my part, but
that
we had such a short period of time. And the stakes were so high. I think Pete is a phenomenal.
You still lost. So here's the thing is people knew who Pete Buttigieg was and expressed interest in him. Nobody knew who Tim Walz was. And that was the difference. I don't know. I think that Pete Buttigieg, to me, sucks even worse than you, Kamala. I don't think that any of these people were a good idea. You had Josh Shapiro was one of her options. He covered up a very notorious murder to keep the dude who did it from going to prison, and it was marked as a freaking suicide.
Phenomenal public servant. And I think America is and would be ready for that. But when I had to make that decision with 2 weeks to go, and maybe I was being too cautious, I'll let our friends, we should all talk about that. Maybe I was. But that's the decision I made. And I, as with everything else in the book, I'm being very candid about that.
Yeah.
With a great deal of sadness about.
I think Pete is a phenomenal cocksucker. Don't you quote me any different.
Also,
I'm disassociating.
the fact that it might have been a risk.
Will you consider running in 2028?
That's not my focus right now.
I know
That's not my
your
focus.
It is really funny how obsessed with a candidate people get. Like, are you going to run in 2028? Who cares? She was a useless VP. She was a terrible VP. We knew that. Yeah, Pete was a feckless failure and a transportation secretary. How would he have been as VP? Terrible. Terrible option. Sorry, Kamala, but you were a terrible option. It probably would have been better just to have Joe Biden because no one knows what. They're all terrible options. But at the end of the day, Kamala used AI crowds when promoting her book. They all had 6 fingers. What? That's amazing. By the way, should I get a copy of her book, 107 Days? Should we read her book together? I don't know. I feel like we need to read her book. Maybe I can get a digital version of it. We can read it together. Joe Autopen Biden. I mean, to be honest, like, how different are they from each other? Not very. My conspiracy theory about the Free Palestine movement is that it's so you don't see anything about East Palestine, Ohio train derailment when you Google it. Really? Oh, East Palestine residents want out of $600 million settlement, says attorneys misled them. There's crazy shit still going on with that. It is really weird though that the train derailment happened and then holy shit, has it already been 2 years? Wow. Since Hamas attacked Israel? Yeah. Anyway. I feel like that whole conflict, it's so confusing to me because it's been said, and I don't know who's telling the truth because it's either like major Israel supporters or major Palestine supporters, right? Like we're not hearing anything from a neutral party. But I keep hearing about Palestine has been given offers, like good offers, but I don't know how good they are, really. And they keep turning them down. Now, my first thought was like, are they actually good offers or are they like crappy offers? And they're like, no, we want more. Or are they being psychos? Send them all back to the desert. I mean, to be honest, like, just get out of here. You are free to go not here. What about that? You're free to go wherever, just not here. It's not Palestinians, it's Hamas. And they voted for Hamas is the thing. It's not like they just took over. They voted for that. Right? So it tells me that they're not very good people if that's what they wanted. Right? I don't think Hamas is good people at all. And I would never vote for a Hamas. And they actively practice Islam, which is terrible. So I kind of don't really have a lot of sympathy for them. It's really sad, like what's happening with these little kids that don't understand what's going on. That makes me really sad, is that like there's little kids involved that are actually being killed. That's awful. It's disgusting. But the grown adults in the situation should have thought of that before practicing Islam and voting for Hamas. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have to go soon so I can get started on lasagna. One of the people that got acid attacked in Boulder, Colorado at the pedestrian mall during a pro-Israel protest just said, oh my God, that's so sad. You don't know they train their children to hate. So they know. Well, the thing is that like the problem I have with that though is they're innocent children that don't know any better. They don't understand that there's a completely different life that they could be living, and that upsets me. It upsets me that they're being raised that way. It upsets me that they're being killed just because. And all that they did was be born in that area and in the Gaza Strip. That's it. Like little kids just don't deserve that shit. They don't deserve to be raised that way. They don't deserve to be killed. They like, honestly, I think that like somebody should be taking the kids out of there and being like, listen, you're going to be given a good life. And you're going to be taught how to be a normal person. The sand people are easily startled, but they'll soon be back in greater numbers. I can't believe the sand people didn't sound super derogatory back in the 70s. Like, isn't that amazing? You think that's bad? Imagine being born black. Isn't that amazing? Like that was put into a script and like Star Wars became like the biggest franchise almost ever. And nobody was like, the sand people, what? Like no one it didn't sound derogatory. Are we just bad people, or were we just taught like not to say certain words and nobody was taught that back then? Or like how did we get here? Because to me, I'm like, I can't put the sand people in a movie. I'll get stoned to death. Palestine was given billions of dollars to build up their infrastructure. They took the money and bought weapons instead. Just get rid of them. That's disgusting. Sand people, also known as Tusken Raiders. The Sand People. They've been fighting over there since the beginning of time. Nothing is ever going to stop that. Yeah, at some point you just got to be like, look, dude, just blow them up. In Minecraft. And that's what, like, honestly, that's why I don't understand the whole Free Palestine thing. Cause like, especially when you are a person that's like, get rid of all white people bad, but you're like super in support of people who are like definitely really bad. Push the button. Yeah, just push the button. It's over. Push the button. Weren't the sand people wearing blackface too? I saw a lot of sand people, their faces were covered. And were they making a lot of like noises? Jawas are better than Tusken Raiders. I'm not gonna lie to you, they all look the same to me. Well, the Jawas, oh shit, I need to watch. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. I can't watch Star Wars again. I guess I can just get a new account or like, start it back up again. So they can charge me $850 a month. Who are you rooting for tonight? Cardinals or Sea Chickens? I'm nothing. I'm making lasagna and watching ass butt. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, Jawas were the little ones. It's like the difference between the Wookiees and the Ewoks. There's like the big ones and then there's the little ones. I like the Jawas. They're pretty cute. Sand people, though. Arr, 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 arr. That scene where the one guy that like tried to steal what was it? What? That scene, what's his name again? When the guy, he was beating up Luke and he like lifted up the thing and was like trying to kill him. I guess he couldn't see through the mask. And so they did all the coordination, all the choreography for that scene, but then he couldn't see. And so like Mark Hamill's reaction was like genuine because the guy couldn't tell what he was doing and he almost got hit. They're called Arabs, Courtney. Courtney, if I get Disney Plus, do you want me to share it with you? That's okay. I'm sure I can find Disney Plus elsewhere. No, what I can do, to be honest, what I can do now that I don't have to pay for a cell phone bill, I'll have like way more money that I can pay for myself. I also need to lower my car insurance, and then I'll be saving so much money every month. I need to figure out the whole cable versus internet situation too, because honestly, it's like I need the internet so I can be here and not show you my cleavage because nobody wants to give me any money. The general is that, I mean, to be honest, like I haven't been in a car accident in like 10 years. And the only reason why I was in that car accident was because the other person was a drunk asshole. Dump cable. I know. I need a dump cable and I need to just get a different become a man and you'll lower your car insurance. That's not true. Women pay less in car insurance. It's just women, I think sometimes will end up paying more for car insurance because they're not savvy enough to like shop around. Like I've had the same car insurance for like 15 years or something like that. Do you still have the Jetta insured? Yeah, get this. I have the Jetta insured, but technically not the Honda Element. Like I have like on my insurance, like if I drive a different car, like it's covered or whatever. It's just like what I need to do is lower the insurance. Because I'm still paying full coverage on the Jetta. And so what I need to do is lower it to just liability. And then I can, and like just have it covered only on the Honda Element and not the Jetta. A progress bar would help get people to keep the cleavage streak alive. Yeah, it's just that, like, I don't know how to do that. Sounds like you need to sell one of your cars. The Jetta doesn't move, Russell. I don't want to go back. Somebody explain it to Russell, please. Again. Don't go with AT&T for internet. Well, that's another thing too, is like oh shit, the dogs need to eat. Hold on. I'll be right back. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? Go! That guy became a millionaire from that, by the way. Here I am doing that for free, and homie was getting millions of dollars to do that on stage every night. Boom, ba, ba, dum, ba, da, ba, da, a boom, ba, ba, dum, ba, da, ba, dee, ba.
But like seriously, how come we didn't talk about that more? Jonathan Davis is over here with his dreadlocks.
A boom, ba, da, boom, ba, da, ba, dee, a boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, da, ba, dee, ba. Boom, ba, ba, dum, ba, da, ba, dee, a boom, ba, ba, dum, ba, da, ba, dee. Go! Ha, hosting up, ha, ha, ba, 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 ba.
And we just accepted it. We turned him into a millionaire. What? We did that. We were like, this is perfect. Thank you, Jonathan Davis. I mean, for crying out loud, nowadays he would have been protested and harassed, I think, for the cultural appropriation. Corn prodigy mashup, please.
Go! Oh, so Peter Pastor.
Oh man. Subscribe for more of that. Yeah. I forgot that Jonathan Davis beatboxed and scatted in Freak on a Leash. Does anybody remember this? I even found a chungus. You're eating my hair. Do 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 do. Oh, what a nice dog. Excuse me. Thank you. My body hurts really bad right now. Oh, I want to go make lasagna. I do. I want to go make some lasagna. Well, I'm going to make lasagna. Oh, my little girls. Yeah, you're so cute. Yeah. Did you have a nice dinner? Yeah. Garfield likes lasagna too. Yeah. Garfield likes lasagna and hates Mondays, just like me. Did Penelope have her times? Oh, yes. Oh, she did. She's so cute. I love her. My body hurts. My body hurts. My body hurts. My body hurts. I'm unbookmarking some things because I can't find anything. I don't know. What's Chungus's actual name? I think it's just Chungus. Her slave name is Josie. And then I didn't ever rename her. And so then I called her Chungus because she was bigger than oh my god. Oh, that scare you, honey? Okay. You're just a baby. Why is she? You're so funny. All right, I love you. Good cover up of cricket there. Oh, did she do it again? Why on camera? Love you. I love you. My little choo choo. Yeah, wait, no, you're not. You're choo choo. You're taco. Lasagnas for Monday, tacos for Tuesday, whatever for Wednesday. Thursday night is pizza night. Fridays are for going out. Saturdays and Sundays are barbecue. I usually do pizzas on weekends with my nephew. And then I oftentimes will make, I'll make burgers. I'll do like pizzas and burgers when my nephew's here. And then I'll do tacos. I'll do like when I do tacos, I make a bunch of taco stuff, right? Like I make the taco meat and I have like a big old bag of shredded cheese and I have a bunch of chopped up lettuce and tomatoes and onions and stuff. And all, hey, help. And then I'll make enough that lasts like kind of a while. You know, like a couple, like for like 3 or 4 days. So then, so yeah, I don't have like a specific day for anything. Plus, I don't want to make dinner every day. Like this pan of lasagna is gonna last me a couple of days. You know? Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good. What day comes after Tuesday? Taco Tuesday, Wet Fart Wednesday. Wet Fart Wednesday. You're not eating because you're farting. You're a cute dog. Goodbye, stranger. Na, na, na. Boo-doo, boo-doo. Do-do-do-do. Do you have the correct cheese? I have. I don't. I have mozzarella, and then like some. I think Colby Jack. I can't remember. Why are you making unsanitary tacos? Should not be giving you wet farts if you leave the E. coli out of it. Beans, musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans with every meal. That's what they say in the UK. That's why they love beans on toast. And then cheese makes you also fart, probably. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is this whole time. You know, so many people would talk about Mexican food making them super gassy and all this stuff. And Taco Bell gives you diarrhea. And I was like, man, I must have a gut of steel. But this whole time, maybe they're just lactose intolerant and didn't know it. And I just thought that like beans were the devil. Yes, beans and farts, but they don't make them wet farts. Fair. But maybe they're lactose intolerant. I was going to say lack intolerant. And then that means that they have diarrhea. Cha cha cha. Chipotle is really okay. Wow, the spelling here, you all. I can't believe you got two gifted memberships. Has really clamped down on giving out extra portions thanks to TikTok tutorials. I fucking hate TikTok. Goodbye, stranger. Chin, chin, chin. Ugh. Think I can learn that one on the recorder? All right. Maybe we should do one Ave Negro and then head out, huh? You guys, this morning I had leftover taco meat and I put it together with a scrambled egg and some salsa. Oh, that salsa. And some sour cream. And I put it in a little tortilla. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It was so good. I mean, granted, I've had this before in my life, but man, it was good. Holy crap, I'm tired. It was the lavender oil. Refried beans are awful. I despise them immensely. Interesting. What are cheese sticks or the cheese you get in the fridge? Oh, I thought we were going to talk about cheese sticks. La 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 la. La 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 la. But the years went by and the rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine, dreaming about Chevy and my old blue jeans. But they'll never kill the thrills we got. Oops, we're on mute. Are we on mute? Nope,
Sure.
I'm.
And Judge, it sounds like just one witness. We're asking for a sequestration.
Silly me.
That may be a moot point. All right.
It is one witness, Your Honor.
We're off the record.
We're off the record. I can't clear my throat. It'll hurt. Guys, never date a Susie. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine. Why would she leave for a foreign guy? Dreaming of my Chevy and my old blue jeans, but they'll never kill the thrill we got. Burn it up to the crock. What about this lady? Should we date her?
Let's gamble. Do I smoke? I'm a chain smoker. Do I believe in God? Well, that's no fun. Absolutely not. No. He'd tear me to shreds. What I'm looking for in a man, big, beefy arms. I better not be able to wrap my hand around it, especially even this. I don't even want to be able to.
Nope.
I'm spontaneous. I like to go on trips. I don't care. Let's go to Vegas. Let's gamble. Do I smoke? I'm a chain smoker. Do I believe in God? Well, that's no fun.
Do I smoke? I'm a chain smoker. Oh, man. She's. What a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Oh, I'm getting so tired. Oh, let's watch this wombat itch its butt and then we can go. Because I don't know where Ave Negro is right now. Those are fake? That lady doing the thing? Really? That's sad. Look at this wombat. What does this mean? Do you like fish sticks? Then you must be a gay fish. Well, I don't like fish sticks. What? Frank, what are you saying? You're. This is what I have to say to you, Frank.
You're excited. Simon, don't touch my phone. You're excited.
I love Simon. Do you like fish sticking in your mouth? I don't understand. Fish dick? No. Kim Kardashian was a hobbit. What is happening in this chat? I don't know what's going on. So on that note, I'm going to go. I am very tired and I really want to make some lasagna. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I know this one was, I guess, a little bit short comparatively speaking. But, you know, it's the end of the week and oh, the Kanye fish parody. You know what? I haven't watched South Park in a very long time. So I think I know what you're talking about. Was the South Park episode? Episodes like 2009. I definitely was not watching it in 2009. I don't think I've watched it since like Bigger, Longer, and Uncut came out. And that was what, 1999? It's been a while. All right, I'm gonna go make some lasagna, and it's gonna be delicious. And I don't know, maybe I'll eat some on stream soon or something. Yeah, maybe I'll get bored and decide to come back later tonight. Breaking news: Courtney made lasagna and she wants to eat it on stream. More at 11. Yeah, tonight was like a bummer. Who cares? Anyway, so I'll be back. We'll see when. I don't really know. I'm very tired. And it's from South Park. And thank you for clucking at me. Shut the fuck up. I like that guy. Cute dog. That's not a dog. I have to go. I'm delusional. This is out of control. Can you take a pic for the Discord of your lasagna? Sure. I can do that. I'll try to remember to do that. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back soon, and at the very least on Monday. Maybe sooner, who knows. But until then, remember... Nobody likes to do Trust Falls Alone. All right, bye-bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh, no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories, shared hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Walking out until daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, brace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will